Alright, hi everybody, it is me, Bonkai922. Um, Episode review. Arslan Senki. This was episode 8. The treacherous whatever. Treacherous bastard. Kharlan. Pretty much Kharlan's army, they make an offensive to go after Arslan. And his group, which now consists of a woman. That Vargagina. She shows up with that other guy. He's not loyal. He ain't fucking loyal. Guy is so stupid. He's loyal to the girl, the woman. So if she stays with she's gonna stay with Arslan. She's not going anywhere. But he's like saying, in the episode, like he's not going to stay with. So ridiculous. But anyway, they have a confrontation in the mountains, and Narcissus, he basically is a strategist, and he sets up Kharlan, and they basically they decimate his army's morale, and just completely decimate it, and everyone's going, they're freaking out. It's pretty embarrassing. Yeah, it's pretty embarrassing, for him. But pretty much what happens is Kharlan does face off against the prince. What's interesting about him is he's a son of a bitch. But when Arslan asks him about the reasonings why he betrayed them and everything, he says weird. It almost like he was caring for the prince. Give or take a few. Like he and listen, Kharlan, this guy, what a fuck boy. What a complete fuck boy in this episode. He has a fight with Darren. And he nearly falls off his horse, tries to get back on his horse with his spear. His spear breaks. He falls. He lands on his own fucking weapon. And his spear penetrates its chest area. But it was just so ridiculous. And he basically stating that the king is still alive. Basically reveals that information. The king is still alive. So, and that the true king, by the way, the guy who's supposedly the true king, let's be honest here. Sasuke complex or the emo complex. This guy has full-on emo complex. Oh, you killed my father, so I have a right. No, you don't. What? Get the fuck out of here. Yeah, your dad got killed by the king here, and that gives you the right. No, it doesn't. No, it doesn't. Get the fuck out of here. Stop wearing a stupid silver mask. Piece of shit. Now, that happened at the end of the episode, though. But yeah, the king is alive. The way Kharlan is, I fucking hate this guy. But at the same time, I feel like he doesn't hate the prince. Like, he didn't want to do this. And he looks on who was with him. And he's like, this prince, to say, But basically, the woman, Arslan tells her to say, an eulogy for Kharlan and his men. Hopefully I'm saying that word right. I'm sorry if I mispronounce it. And she does, and it's like a, somber event, and she does, and it's very sad and stuff. And then we get an extra scene with the king. The king's actually in his own kingdom in the dungeon. How embarrassing is that? You get captured by the enemy, and you're imprisoned in your own freaking kingdom. I just hit my head for that. But this guy shows up, and he's like, I'm Hermes. First of all, any character, I'm sorry, I can't take this character seriously. You're wearing a mask, you're doing this poo-hoo-hoo-hoo, 16 years ago, you killed my father, blah, 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 blah. You know what? Listen, okay? Listen. Don't make an excuse that because this guy killed your father, that's enough reason to start to wanting to take over the kingdom. That's a stupid reason. I'm sorry. Revenge to take over a kingdom? Get the fuck out of here. I'm sorry. The guy's a fuck boy. A fuck boy. He's emo. I can tell by the way his hair looks, the mask he's got on. He's a fucking emo bitch. Basically, his name's Hermes, and the story goes 16 years ago, Arslan's father, the king, killed his brother. And this guy is that guy's son. So this is the king's nephew. That's what I say to that. I'm like, come on. Really? I'm like, cut this guy's head off, be done with him. He's not, oh, the true king. No, you're not. True king. True king, really. Really. Where were you when your father got killed? All right, you were a little sprite. Little dumbass bitch. It's so stupid. I'm sorry, but it's so stupid. Because, like, he's so, this guy, this character who's wearing the mask, is Hermes. He's so emo. He's so fucking emo. And that conversation here, and you know what when he leaves? You know what the king does? He laughs. And I would laugh too. I would laugh too. I would laugh too. No shit. But rating wise for this episode, I thought it was interesting. You know, Kharlan, I still think, even though he's a son of a bitch and he's a fuck boy, being traitorous and everything, I thought he, at some point in this episode, I think he feels for the prince, Arslan. You know, I guess. And as far as this guy with the mask is concerned, bona fide emo fuckboy. You shouldn't have, first of all, it seemed like that's the reason why he did this. Because his father was killed. Because of the tragedy the king did. That's not a good reason. I'm sorry. Anyone who's trying to take over a kingdom and your reason is because your father was killed? Weak. Very weak, my friend. Why don't you take off the mask, show your real face, stop being a bitch. This guy is a pussy bitch ass shithead. He's a pussy. I'm not gonna say he's Sinji from Fate Stay Night pussy level, but he's definitely a pussy. Show your face. Stop being a mysterious. Ooh, I'll show my face. Come on. I'm sorry. He just seems like taking over the kingdom because my father was killed. I'm taking over the kingdom because my father was killed and I'm the rightful heir. No. That's not a good enough reason. I'm sorry. You need to come up with a better one. And because you know why? This guy's not going to do what needs to be done for Pars. He's not. He's going to do the same shit that everyone else is doing. They're not going to free the slaves. Arslan wants to free the slaves. He wants to do that. He wants, in the process of doing that, to make this country better. This guy? No. No. He's not going to do that. I'm sorry. He's a piece of shit. But that's just my opinion on it. 4.5 out of 5. And next week, it seems like Darian, everyone else, they confront this guy. Arslan confronts him also, I believe. Yeah. But he's so weak. You know, like, I just wonder, why is it that most villains in anime, and just villains in general, when it concerns of, you know, taking over a kingdom or doing something in the story, it's always revenge. Like, can't you come up with a better reason? Couldn't your reason being that, okay, his father died, that was killed, fine, that's sad, that's tragic, but, like, really, you can't tell me that, oh, because that's what it seems to me. Get a better reason. Get a reason like you want to free the slaves or make Pars a better country than it already is. The way this guy is acting, he's so emo. But hey, like I say, that's just me. That's just me. But that's it. Pretty much it. Bankai Night 22. See you guys later. I might have some footage coming you guys' way. Because I might be hanging out with the guys this coming Saturday. But that's for later. I'm Bankai 922. I'll see you guys later. Peace.